everybody. Thanks for taking Media Arts this summer. It's going to be a great summer. I am Miss Briggs. I will be teaching you this summer. A little bit about me. I am an artist. I'm a painter mostly, and I have been teaching art for over 20 years. And I make it my life's mission to go and see as many famous works of art as possible. I've seen all of these with the exception of King Tut here, and he is on my bucket list. All right, so let's talk about the course a little bit. First, to get in touch with me, I have a lot of office hours. I'm full-time here at VSC, so I have some evening hours and lots of day hours. So whatever's convenient for you. If we need to talk on the phone or meet virtually, I can show you things, or just, send an email or a text and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I hope you will get in touch the second you need some help. All right, one of the most important things to know about the course is that you need to use the Adobe Creative Suite that is given to you for free to download in this course. And you will need a computer that is not a Google Chrome or a tablet. You cannot use an iPad or a tablet. And you can definitely not use your phone. It's not compatible with the Adobe programs. And you also do need to download these, which means if you're on a school laptop or computer, and you don't have permissions to download things, you will have to get the tech people at your school to figure that out for you. So just be warned, if you are not able to do these things, please see your guidance counselor ASAP, and hopefully they can solve this issue for you. So no Google Chrome, no tablets, iPads, or phones. All right. Okay, so when you get to the course page, you will see on the left all of the assignments, and they will have locks on them. I'll get back to that, or green dots, which means you've done them. The middle navigation bar is the information. There's me, my office hours that I just showed you. This is a direct link to your grades. So you can just hit the Mona Lisa here and you can see your grades and your comments, more importantly, because those are important, and the pacing guide, which I'll go over too. And then on the right is the Remind app with announcements. And I would love you to join this so that you get announcements on however you want. It can be email or text, however you set it up, so that you will know when important dates are coming up. And I don't bother you needlessly. I send only important information on the Remind app because I also have announcements on this page. And then the calendar reflects very important dates. On the pacing guide, you just hover over the date there, and it will pop up what is due. All right, so hopefully all of this will ensure that you can find everything and keep on pace. And I will be going over all of that in the live meeting. So the Creative Cloud, just to tell you how to get this important thing, because it's one of the first things you're going to do when you log in. The course is going to open early so that you can get these. It takes a few days sometimes. So you're going to log in and you're going to follow the directions. So when you log in, on the left, there's a sign up that you will click. And then this will pop up with instructions telling you, please do not do anything other than get the programs through VSC, through this form. And there's a questionnaire that you will fill out. All right. So the questionnaire, the first part is just your name. And are you over, I think it's 13. And then these are the important questions. Most important is the email address. You have to use an email address that you can check and will check a lot, and that you will be able to get email to, because Adobe will send you your email to get the programs. All right, so don't go, you can go on and just Google Adobe programs and sign up for a free trial. Please do not do that. That will prohibit you from getting our free programs. And you won't really be able to use those without paying for it. And we don't want you to pay for anything. You get them for free. So after you fill out the form and you submit it on our course page, you will wait to get an email that looks like this. It will be from Adobe, and it will give you a link, Get Started, and that's where you will register for your programs. You will get them through this email. The email may take a day or two because to get the email, it is processed through VSC, meaning a person takes your email and sends it to Adobe, and Adobe with approval, Adobe sends you the free programs, the whole suite. You don't need all of them, but they're all there for you to use if you want them. So check your spam folder, because maybe your computer doesn't like, to say Adobe or whatever. It thinks it's spam. So make sure you're checking the email that you put in and your spam. And if after a few days you don't get the email, remember it's a person. So if you, you know, fill it out Friday afternoon and they're gone for the weekend, you'll have to wait till at least Monday to get them. So, beware of that. Hopefully you get them right away. So once you've submitted your email, please do not lose whatever registration you have with Adobe. I cannot reset it. It's between you and Adobe after that. So, make sure that you know what you told Adobe as your email and your login and all that information. All right. It's very important that you follow those directions, because it can really take a lot to do if you do it the wrong way. All right. So what to expect in the course? You're going to make stuff. You're going to do photo editing. That's unit 1. You're going to make an infographic. Unit 2, unit 3, you're going to make 3 different logos for a company. You're going to make a podcast, and you're going to learn how to edit a whole video. There'll be quizzes, forums, and discussions for each unit. And then, of course, there's a draft and a final project of these things. And here are some examples of photo editing, an infographic here, podcast, logos, and a video here from a cause. All right, there's also a final exam. It's at your school with a proctor between July 31st and August 5th. That is something your school will tell you about, and I will send many reminders as we get there, which isn't that far away, believe it or not. All right, important things to know. The course is locked in sequence. You have to go in order to complete each assignment before you're able to move forward. So you will see a little pop-up like it's not available to you. That means you have not done something. Go back and make sure you've done every little thing. There's like little questionnaires, there's little quizzes, there's readings you should click through. Make sure you have a green dot on all of the assignments, because they are locked. So if you can't see something, it's because you have missed something before it. Make sure you pay attention to the pacing guide. It gives you all the deadlines, and I'll talk about that in a second. And any work submitted after the end of a unit will be marked late, and you'll start to lose points if you don't stay on pace. So here's the example of our pacing guide. This is part of our pacing guide, the first week. All red coded activities are teacher graded. Unit end dates are highlighted in green. So right here you see June 14th. That's an important deadline, because after this, anything you have not done in here will be late. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. Right now, it will not turn to a 0 until you go forward in the class. So keep in mind, if you're missing something, well, first you have to keep going. You won't be able to see anything until you keep going. But if you did miss something, it will not reflect in your grade until later in the course. So it's best to save the confusion that you just keep on pace and keep moving forward. After the first week, most assignments are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday deadlines. That just seems to be easier if students want to plan that. But you should set your own schedule and really pay attention to the green. That's when you're going to start losing points. But do give yourself enough time in between. For instance, these are all little small readings and quizzes at the beginning, but then you have a forum, which is a written assignment. And then you have, and they're not heavy written assignments, to be honest with you. And then you have a draft, and then you have the final project. And those are using the Adobe program. So these take a lot of time. So don't think you're going to do everything in like 5 minutes at the end. These are projects that you should be spending some time on. The little things do not take that long. All right, so make a schedule that suits you, but pay attention to deadlines. Stay on task, and then pay attention to your feedback, which you can hit your grades and you'll see my comments. There is a live meeting. There'll be one at the beginning and one at the end. This is a very quick summer course. So that's Thursday, June 6th at 6 p.m. If you cannot make it, it will be recorded and I'll go over really helpful tips on how to succeed. And I'll go over the first two projects with more detail so you can have help. And then each unit I have made a tutorial video, and of course Adobe videos are there to help you as well. So I know you're home and you're learning this sort of on your own, but I am here for you, and I've made videos based on a couple years of teaching this class, so I have anticipated issues you'll run into, etc. So just go through the information in the unit, and of course get in touch if you need help. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, this is on your the bulletin board that's on our course. You're going to watch this video, which congratulations, you're done with number one. Then you're going to sign up for your free Adobe Creative Suite, follow the instructions, sign up for the Remind app, please, and then read through the course overview and all the intro stuff. It looks like a unit, but it can all be done in, less than an hour. So get through the first intro things, because then you'll be on to unit one. It is a very fast-paced course because you're doing a whole semester's worth of work in, about half the time. So, you do have to sort of roll up your sleeves and get it done. All right. So up to 1.7, everything can be done without the programs. So you don't have to wait. You can keep going until you get the programs. All right. It's going to be a great semester. I'm glad you've taken this course, and I look forward to seeing all the wonderful things you're going to do.